Hey guys, Saiyan here, bringing another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video, and so today I thought we would take the opportunity to use this new Saiyan Day Dokkan Fest God Goku to have a look back at a unit that has, I wouldn't even necessarily say they've been forgotten, because they probably live on forever as a meme, and that is of course the Resurrection of F Blues, and how well he works on their team, because obviously these guys are a Realm of Gods and Mastered Evolution lead, with their extra 30% being for pure Saiyans. So actually what that means is, with the new Tech Vegeta being on Mastered Evolution, you can actually run both of these new units from the Saiyan Day banner on this team, and they get the full 200% leader skill. So the big thing about these guys, so this is the friend. The friend has one dupe, isn't quite full level 10 links, unfortunate. But as you can probably expect, you don't see a lot of these on the friends list anymore. So Goku raises attack infinitely, does immense damage. You get your key and an additional attack that has a high chance of becoming a super for 3 turns. And basically he builds up with each attack performed to, you know, you only need to attack a couple of times and then he kind of caps out. And then the idea is after that you exchange into Vegeta, which you can do from the 4th turn. He becomes a bit more of a defensive unit. But the biggest problem with this unit on release, when we did, like, I remember doing the videos for their teams, or their team, is that they're not a very good slot 1 unit. And their team at the time of release, Realm of Gods, didn't really have super great slot 1 units. And I feel like that is an issue that has been somewhat rectified with the release of the God Goku, right? Because God Goku can be a super good slot 1 unit for them. They share those links like Warrior Gods and Godly Power. In fact, let me get up the exact link set that they share here. God Goku. And the fact that Vegeta's on the 200% lead, I think is really good as well, because obviously he can be a very good slot 1 unit. Yeah, they share 4 links with them. So Super Saiyan Warrior Gods, Prepared for Battle and Fierce Battle. Not, you know, the most super optimal, like, oh my god, they're the best link partner for them kind of thing. But it's a unit that fulfills a role that these guys desperately need on their team, which is a unit to put in slot 1, but it shares decent links with them, and they isn't going to get absolutely clapped. Like, I remember in some of the runs we did when their team first came out, we had to use, like, the Golden Freezers in slot 1, because they had links like the Resurrection of F and, like, Super God Combat and stuff, because their links were a bit wonky otherwise. Now, the reason why I wanted to do this video is because of just the overall comparison, the levels of disrespect that Resurrection of F got in comparison to this. Now, you could say that's fairly applicable to the community, right? I constantly see people just dumping on Resurrection of F. Seemingly, loads of people just do not like it. I thought it was great when it first came out. Obviously it's not without its issues, don't get me wrong, but like all the Z fighters fighting Frieza's minions and stuff at the beginning was pretty cool. Blue, like, whilst I've never been a huge fan of God or Blue really, because they are, you know, the meme that they're just recolored hairstyles for like forms that we already had, I just enjoyed it, right? Battle of Gods and Resurrection of F. Maybe it was just because I was a long-time Dragon Ball fan that had been starved of like new official content for a long time. I don't really know. But I thought it was good enough, right? I think if I sat and looked back overall, I think Battle of Gods maybe is better, just because it has some of those really peak hype moments for me, like That's My Bulma and stuff like that, but I liked it. Obviously, the funny thing is, if you were around then when rumours were circulating on the internet and stuff, it's a meme that's come up multiple times in the manga now as well, and every time there's a new arc pretty much. It was heavily theorized and like speculated on the internet that in this movie Vegeta was actually going to get the W and not Goku. Now, you might laugh at that and say, oh, that happens all the time, but back then it wasn't a thing that happened all the time, because Dragon Ball had been gone for so long. And so when these rumours started to circulate, they actually had like a certain level of believability to them. I don't know why I have that support memory on. What does that even do? Why did I bring that one? 3 key for 1 turn on the 3rd turn. That is not the one I meant to select, but I guess I just wasn't paying attention. Let's get a stack for you, since there's no attack in slot 1 for Vegeta anyway. Yeah, what was I saying? So Dragon Ball had been gone for so long that that wasn't a meme at the time. So when that started to, you know, circulate online, this rumor, you know, I dared as a Vegeta fan to believe it. And so then when we get to the later part of the movie where they switch and Vegeta just gives Frieza the absolute beatdown, like, that is a moment that I would love to see as a voiced active skill. And that's, again, I think one of the reasons why the resurrection of F Blues seemed disappointing to a lot of people, is because we didn't get, like, the exact scenes that people would have wanted to see. So let's go ahead and transform into, or I say transform, let's exchange into Vegeta here.
We'll switch in a little while, okay? Still have some fight left in you. This has gone on long enough. You promised me we take turns. Okay.
This unit gets ragged on a lot for the animations as well, but I really don't think they are that bad. Like, I think this is pretty cool, the exchange into Vegeta. I like that effect as well with the blue, the way it, like, flakes away. Like, I think that's really cool, both in the movie and in the animations for this. So, once we transform into Vegeta, Vegeta is a pretty solid defensive unit. He creates rainbow orbs for 3 turns. And then he gets extra defense when performing a super. Well, he gets attack and defense when performing a super. Chance to crit 25% per. Wait, oh, an additional key +1 per rainbow key sphere obtained. Attack and defense 100% with a rainbow orb obtained. Extra defense 50% with 3 or more rainbow orbs. So you want him to get a ton of rainbow orbs. He's also, that orb changing, as you can see here, kind of helpful for the Goku, because it's created more orbs for him. So we can't actually get the full amount of defensive orbs to get his full passive, but he should be looking decent. So he's at 217k. This is my one that is 79%. Obviously full level 10 links. Mostly built for additional. His super attack effect is that he greatly raises attack and defense for 1 turn. So he's getting quite a lot of stats on super, as well as getting the actual super attack effect itself as well. So he should be looking pretty good here. And then let's go ahead and grab... The gods haven't really done much in this run so far. But this is not their first rotation. Wait, is this their first rotation? Actually, might. No, it can't be because it's turn 4. It's literally impossible for it to be their first turn. I guess what we'll do then is we'll go ahead and transform. Hello. Alright, so we'll go ahead and transform here. So we can get the extra dodge. Oh yeah, get down here out of the way. Come on. Right, so let's do this. I could use the active skill. Actually, yeah, let's use it to try and make sure we can get rid of Frieza this turn. And there we go. So this is the rotation that I want to see, right? So we got God Goku. He got his 6 orbs. We got 4 links active with Vegeta. Let's see how well both of them are able to perform on this turn. So we are on fairly low HP, but I think we should be good. Goku's up to 8 mil on his attack. My Goku, for those of you who haven't seen all the previous videos over the last couple of days, 90% full level 10 links. So pretty much at peak performance, right? I only need that 1 more copy. I'm definitely not chasing 1 copy of a unit on a banner, right? Because next time he comes back, I'm sure I'll pull like 3 copies of it before I pull the new unit, right? Or something like that. Still a bit disappointed I never got more Vegetas. My Vegeta is still at 55%. I think when the Easy A's come out tomorrow, I will be live streaming the Easy A's. I might do 1 more multi on the banner, right? Because with the 2 Extreme Z battles plus all the missions, we're going to end up getting like 60 odd stones, right? So that'll let me do another multi with a few left over, and then I think that's probably going to have to be it, right? Have to call it a day at that point. So okay, let's go ahead and... Do I want to transform? Yeah, I might as well transform the other Vegeta now as well. So we'll do this. I brought this Vegeta on the team, only to realise that I changed it afterwards and added the Tech Vegeta. This guy gets extra stats and gives defense if you're on a full Realm of Gods build, which is how I had built the team previously. And then I changed it and put him on the team. So I probably shouldn't have done that, but I guess it is what it is. So let's do this. We still can't get the full 3 orbs, which is unfortunate. And so we're at what, 224. So I think if he gets super attacked by Frieza, that would be unfortunate. But let's go ahead and do this and see how this plays out here. This Vegeta obviously still has his guard. Now he's fully built up, so 4.5. I think I might... If I was going to run this team again, obviously I would change the STR Vegeta. Like I said, I had built this team to be a full Realm of Gods build. And then realised, oh, this Vegeta's on Mastered Evolution. So, yet another good slot 1 unit. So, Vegeta up to 7.4. I mean, the thing with the Resurrection of F Blues is I think they are, like, good. But good is as far as I would go, right? And compared to all the other Dokkan Fests, apart from Raditz, that released in, like, the same year as them, they were all better than just good. I'm just talking just plain, grey, flavourless, no seasoning, good. Whereas a lot of other Dokkan Fests from that time were much, much better than that. And so it obviously doesn't help their case. We can actually get the 3 Rainbow Orbs for Vegeta here, so this will be good. This gives him the extra defense. I believe you get the defense as soon as you pick up the orbs, yeah. So he's at 250k, basically. He's getting 50% when performing a super, and then we get 50% from his super attack effect. So this is the main reason, I guess, why he's just... These guys have never been considered that crazy. Because you exchange into Vegeta, and, like, what is his role? He's not, like, the hardest hitting TUR, or close to. And his defense gets up to, like, you know, an okay amount. But he's not going to be tanking, like, the supers from big red zone bosses, which I think is, like, one of the reasons why he's very disappointing. Like, he'll tank normals fine, because remember, this Frieza, he does raise his attack with his supers, so he has super attacked once already, which means his normal attacks are already going to be hitting slightly harder than they would be if it was just the first turn. And Vegeta should be tanking these for double-digit damage, right? So obviously, God Goku just able to go off. God Goku, of course, very, very strong. It's kind of the point of this video, right? I wanted to get another look at the Resurrection of F Blues, but the whole point of the video is the fact that this God Goku is a massive buff to their team. Because look at this, he just holds down slot 1, dodges everything. So now, if Vegeta doesn't kill Frieza here, 5.7, is this my one or the friend one? This must be the friend one, right? Because it's lower than the previous turn. Oh no, it is my one. Okay. But yeah, we tank for double digits, and Frieza has super attack twice, so he's built up his attack a fairly significant amount, and Vegeta's still able to tank him for double digits. Now, when it comes to, you know, headline Dokkan Fest exclusives, we would expect that we're tanking normal attacks for double digits. And to be fair, this LR God Goku, he hasn't had a huge amount of chance to build up, unfortunately, but you could see there, he took a lot of damage from those normal attacks. So Vegeta, you know, he can be pretty decent. Yeah, let's grab the same type orbs because we are going to kill here. I don't need to transform this Vegeta because we're still in the AGL phase, I say. How much damage will this do? Because we've lost our guard. Ooh, that was so close. I actually for a second thought we were going to be dead then. Alright, so Vegeta is going to take him out here. What's our attack stat on this turn? Because we've got the extra God links. Like, he's getting some decent Vegeta links here then, as well as the God links in slot 3. So, not a terrible attack stat. This is the friend as well, who is only the 1 dupe. So, not too bad. And then we go on to the final turn. So this is one of the turns where, obviously, now this Vegeta, the STR Vegeta, is going to look a lot better because we do actually have a... Oh, how do I do this? I actually cannot get the 3 rainbow orbs to all drop down together, can I? I also can't get the... So yeah, this is not a great turn. Because I can't get 6 orbs for Goku. If I put Vegeta in slot 1, I can only get like 1 rainbow orb for him. Which, you know, is giving him the extra 100% attack and defense, which is good. But then we're missing out on the God links. I could take the risk, I guess, and just use the active skill here with God Goku. It's not something I would often do in this situation. Like, after the play testing and stuff that I've done with this unit so far, I'm not a huge fan of using this transformation unless it's going to be the finisher, because he's going to have a 70% chance to dodge in slot 1 here, but if he doesn't dodge, then it's kind of GG, right? So decent damage on the actual attack though, and then yeah, I just can't get these rainbow orbs at the side here are not going to drop down the way I want them to. No. Alright, well, I guess we will just grab these. Now, at least Vegeta does have type advantage. I guess let's go ahead and throw this up and see what happens. We might still die this turn, but we'll grab this, I guess. Alright, let's see. Can we dodge in slot 1? Yeah, there we go. That's what we like to see. I mean, the thing is, you can take the risk. We're like 70% chance to dodge. I mean, we put God Goku in slot 1 when he's in his God form with less than 70% chance to dodge. The difference is, after he attacks, he still has that dodge chance in the God form, whereas this Goku doesn't. Now, what you're hoping for is something like this, where we get the triple super turn. So now, on this turn, his defense is actually going to be pretty good. Mine has some extra dodge as well. And then obviously, because even though technically we've de-transformed into Super Saiyan, he is still a Realm of Gods unit. So the STR Vegeta in the final slot has his support active. So everybody is getting extra defense on this rotation. So, I mean, this rotation definitely looking pretty strong. If we'd gotten an additional super from Vegeta, we actually might have been able to one turn this Frieza. And yeah, I mean, not a bad turn overall. So let's get this in here as well, because you know I can never get sick and tired of seeing this active skill. So let's do this. Alright, now rainbow orbs, I can get 2. So I'm going to do this, because we still got the Whis active, right? So we should be okay. Let's do this, and then we can do this. And then, yeah, Vegeta probably gets the W here in slot 1. See, we still take damage from normal attacks. Really? I think we're actually dead now. So that is the example. I think it's one of the reasons why people don't like the unit, right? Is they are not a slot 1 unit. Unfortunately, neither is the Tech Vegeta after we transformed, so he would have died. I guess I should have put God Goku in slot 1, but with the Dokkan attack, he would have killed him. So let me know what you guys think down below. God Goku obviously is a massive buff to this team, but the resurrection of F Blues still, I don't know. I don't know, what could we release that would give them a huge buff? I mean, there are some good Realm of Gods support units now, like Supreme Kai of Time with her Awakening, Easy A. Obviously, she's not on the 200% lead. The Int Whis that's getting his Easy A tomorrow could be good on this team with all the Realm of Gods allies. But yeah, I mean, this unit is just a unit that, whilst they're not terrible, they're just really not that great, and they kind of never got their time to shine. And as I was saying earlier in the video, this is the main representation of Resurrection of F that we have in the game. And then we just got this as the main Dokkan Fest representation of Battle of Gods. And this guy is like contender for the best TUR in the game. So let me know what you guys think down below in the comment section. Do you still have at least some small special place in your heart for the Resurrection of F Blues, or do you think they are just trash? Let me know down below in the comment section. So that is going to be it for the video, guys. This has been the Master Ningen. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you are new. Check out the links down below for the Discord and the merch store, and I will see you all again soon. Have a good one.